Let's talk about the New World Order. Why? Because we are in it right now. Now, some may say, I don't see a New World Order. Well, in order for there to be something new, it means you have to destroy the old. And the old world is being destroyed. When I say the old world, I'm talking about that world that you once had where you can work a mediocre job and you can still be okay here in America. You can still make it. But now the cost of living is so high and the work wages are not going up and many jobs are being cut. So now you're watching the destruction of a system in order to bring about a new system of order out of chaos. You know what I'm saying? A new system. They have to bring forth the chaos to bring about a new order, and we're dealing with that. Now, I am not asking you to believe me. I'm asking you to think with me on this journey and look at the certain patterns. Now, of course, in this conversation, I am going to have to point out the ignorance of so-called black people. And I'm going to have to point out the ignorance of so-called white people. I have to do this because we play the major role of what's going on in this world today. Now, when it comes to black people, many of us, we were programmed to just get a job, to go to school, get educated, and just have money in the bank and retire. But something deep down told us that, you know what, the very people who has created this system, they have power to remove us getting Social Security, us getting a pension, and things being comfortable for us, because all they would have to do is jack up the price of hit us with inflation, and then that little retirement check that we're going to get is going to do nothing but keep us struggling. We knew this. You can't say that you didn't. That wasn't going on in the back of your mind, because you're not stupid. I'm not going to let you play stupid. Our parents taught us that, and that same mentality, a lot of people who do not look like us, a lot of Americans fell for that. We trusted the government to do what's right. We trusted these corporations to do what's right. But we overlooked the fact that many of these corporations are people who want to abuse capitalism. The seeds of greed never stop. And we're dealing with that. Now, when you're dealing with capitalism, I said this in a video before, I want you to think of capitalism like this here. A smorgasbord, but only 3% of the people are eating up all the food of the smorgasbord. 97% of the people, they're starving. Now, the 3% of the people who have access to all of the food of the smorgasbord, they can control parts of the 97% by giving them crumbs on the table or giving them crumbs off of their table. And sometimes, depending on how obedient you are, you may get a little bit more crumbs, which would make you help the 3% go against the 97% in which you are still part of. We got played. Now let's talk too about the ignorance of my white brothers and sisters. You help participate, and I'm not the ones who are guilty of this here, that's who I'm talking about. You help participate in planting the seeds of destruction of America. Hear me out. We have some people who have a mentality in which they believe that when integration came about and they wanted to integrate the swimming pools, they said, you know what, I'd rather not have a swimming pool, so I'll put rocks and concrete in it so no one will have one, instead of sharing it with these so-called black people or people who did not look like them. That mentality carries in different parts of life. Social health care. That's the reason why we don't have health care. Free college. That's the reason why we don't have free college, because of that same mentality. Now they're going after the Constitution because they said that these people are benefiting from the Constitution, so I would rather not have that. Now let's go back to the black people. You guys are talking about integration. Talking about segregation. Say, yes, bring it back. But if they segregate, most of the people whose jobs you work for, they're people who don't look like you work for. So they'll say, you know what? Well, we don't hire people like you no more. You got to go. We say, well, I'm going to go to the bank and get a loan and start my own business. The banks be like, oh, no. With segregation, you don't get loans from us. And then you get sick and you be like, man, I got to go to the hospital. And the hospital be like, oh, no, you can't go to this hospital. We have segregation. You got to go to a hospital someplace else. You got to build your own hospital some kind of way. We're so caught up in our emotions, we don't think. And everyone's looking for someone else to point the finger at to be wrong when all of us have participated in this here. You see, not that long ago, as I mentioned, they were paying us enough money to get by, but they were paying for our attention to make sure that we weren't looking at what they were doing. And they've been feeding us crumbs off of the doggone table for quite some time now. And we have been turning against one another. And now here we are today in the midst of this new world order. Now, there's a doggone great movie that came out years ago called Gone with the Wind. And there was a character in that movie who played, that was called Red Butler, and he was played by Humphrey Bogart. And he said in that movie, he said, there's just as much money to make in tearing down a nation as there is in building one. He was talking about getting paid on both ends of this new world order that we're stepping into. Houston, we have a problem because we allowed the seeds of hatred, envy, corruption to be planted in our own soil. And let me tell you something about a seed, especially if it's a weed. A seed will root itself. What do I mean? I mean that we saw people who did not look like us, instead of fighting for, well, this is a better way to say it, instead of fighting for liberty and justice for all, and making sure that your fellow American wasn't being brutalized by the legal system, many of us closed our eyes and made excuses on, yeah, those people should be treated like that. They need to have that done. So you allowed the seeds to be rooted. But here, let me tell you something about a seed. When it grows up. So now those weeds are in your yard, and some of those weeds are coming into your home because you were playing the division game. You were playing your emotional game. Now, I understand. You say, well, it's not always about racism. It's not about racism. You're right. Some people are just horrible people, and all races have horrible people within them, and they need to be dealt with. But when you see someone purposely going out of their way to marginalize another fellow American, that's when the problem gets, when you make excuses for law enforcement and for the political system and those who are supposed to enforce liberty and justice for all, when you make excuses for that, that's the problem. That's evil, and that's self-destructive. That's what got us right here where we are today. We got to grow up. We have to literally grow up and become mature adults in this system and start holding ourselves accountable. We need to have a system to make sure that capitalism is not to be abused. We don't want to get rid of capitalism. I don't want to see socialism. I don't want to see communism. This thing works just fine for us. We just got to clean the house. We hired a guy who said he was going to drain the swamp, and then he literally brought the swamp to our government. And then the pool, the reflecting pool, all that's doing is that's God showing you, or the laws of existence showing you in real time what was brought into our government. We could do better, but we got to change our ways. And a lot of the people, if you don't want to do better, leave. Go back, open up the gates of Ellis Island, and you go back to where your ancestors came from. Maybe you can go back to Europe, and they can teach you how to get along with people. And if you want, we'll dig up the graves of your ancestors, and you could take them back over there with you. Because if you're just going to be the main tool to the seed of separation and discrimination, you're in the way. You're part of this. You're part of destroying America. We have enough problems. We got to figure out how to get rid of these doggone abusive capitalists right now, before many of us wake up in a situation in which you're going to have a monarchy ruling the territory that you're living in, and you think that can't happen? Keep playing around. because they get control of your resources. They get control